It was a promotional photo for my column.
Promotional. Promotional.
It was a promotional photo for my column.
If you fuck him on the first date, as he can if you wait until the 10th.
When have you ever been on a 10th date?
And by then, at least you're emotionally involved.
Exactly. I mean...
Emotionally. Emotionally.
And by then, at least you're emotionally involved.
Exactly. I mean...
It's okay to have hurt feelings.
And you always handle those so well.
Well, there is something to be said for restraint.
When did you become such a Victorian?
The Victorians were onto something.
Victorian. Victorian.
When did you become such a Victorian?
The Victorians were onto something.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly capable of restraining myself.
Restrain. Restrain.
Don't worry, I'm perfectly capable of restraining myself.
Had Mr. Big discovered my weakness for great sex and greasy Chinese?
Greasy. Greasy.
Had Mr. Big discovered my weakness for great sex and greasy Chinese? Or before I was able to completely indulge my paranoia, it was my pal Mike Singer.
Pal. Pal.
It was my pal Mike Singer.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. So what exactly about my head pissed you off?
Piss. Piss.
So what exactly about my head pissed you off? A while.
Is this a painful topic?
No, it's just she's not someone I date openly.
Openly. Openly.
No, it's just she's not someone I date openly. Good.
It's made by monks.
Real.
Trappist monks.
Monk. Monk.
Real.
Trappist monks.
Real.
Trappist monks. Fresh goat cheese from the Napa Valley.
Goat. Goat.
Fresh goat cheese from the Napa Valley.
It's delicious.
Delicious. Delicious.
It's delicious.
L'Explorateur. It's a triple cream from France.
Triple. Triple.
Triple cream from France.
Look, she's not beautiful. And we don't have a lot in common. I mean, you know, most of her friends are in dairy.
Dairy. Dairy.
I mean, you know, most of her friends are in dairy.
Did I ever tell you about that jazz musician who lived with his mother in Queens?
Yeah, Alex.
What about the window washer?
Think the one who doesn't wear any underwear?
Underwear. Underwear.
Think the one who doesn't wear any underwear? Shouldn't be embarrassed?
No, you look fabulous. Besides, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
Publicity. Publicity.
Besides, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
You know, we need to go someplace absolutely fabulous where we can toast you where the bus goes by.
Toast. Toast.
We can toast you where the bus goes by.
I cannot believe that the two of you came down here to interrogate me at work.
I'm sorry, it's my fault.
Anyway, he wasn't a rabbi.
Rabbi. Rabbi.
Anyway, he wasn't a rabbi.
His strangeness and the smell of his wool.
Magical.
Magical. Magical.
Magical.
It was so sexy, so forbidden.
Forbid. Forbid.
It was so sexy, so forbidden. Was secret sex the ultimate form of intimacy, since it existed in a pure state exempt from the judgment of the world?
Exempt. Exempt.
since it existed in a pure state exempt from the judgment of the world.
You know, the traditional American time. Dinner and a movie? Of course, knowing us, we'll skip the movie.
Just as long as we don't skip dinner.
skip, skip,
Just as long as we don't skip dinner. That weekend, I was out with a man whose name I wanted to shout from the rooftops.
rooftop, rooftop,
Whose name I wanted to shout from the rooftops. Of all the restaurants in Manhattan, why did you take Libby to Feng Hua?
Well, it's pretty obscure.
obscure, obscure,
Well, it's pretty obscure.
Miranda waited for the deadbolt to drop, and
bolt, bolt,
Miranda waited for the deadbolt to drop, and
Yeah? You feel your cock where it wants to be every night?
cock, cock,
Yeah? You feel your cock where it wants to be every night?
The relationship will never be anything more than just sex. Cheers.
I didn't want to admit that she was right.
cheer, cheer,
Cheers.
I didn't want to admit that she was right. And she never saw him at the gym again. Very late that night, fueled by a massive quantity of champagne,
Champagne. Champagne.
very late that night, fueled by a massive quantity of champagne, I just came here to tell you that if you're embarrassed,
embarrass, embarrass,
I just came here to tell you that if you're embarrassed, I just came here to tell you that if you're embarrassed or ashamed to be involved with me in any way,
ashamed, ashamed,
or ashamed to be involved with me in any way, that I wore the naked dress on our first date, I slept with him too fast, and now I'm on a Fifth Avenue bus with a penis on my head.
penis, penis,
And now I'm on a Fifth Avenue bus with a penis on my head. Where men take women they don't want to be seen with. You won't come out and meet my friends. You know, you have me in a niche. Certain events, certain restaurants, certain people.
niche, niche,
You have me in a niche. Certain events, certain restaurants, certain people. But you think that you should be dating.
But I've only gotten to know a particular fragment, although...
fragment, fragment,
But I've only gotten to know a particular fragment, although... And that's all, folks.
I should have been jumping for joy. But I only felt a hard knot of fear.
not, not,
Been jumping for joy. But I only felt a hard knot of fear.